Hey, I've been wanting to make this video and I hope this helps somebody out. I bought this H2 in December 23, have 50,000 miles on it. I mean, to me, just a beautiful vehicle. I really do enjoy it, rides awesome. But the day after I bought it, I got in it and it would not start. I mean, imagine that. You own a car for one day like this and day number 2, it does not start. What it was doing was it would turn over, but there were no signs of fire or fuel. So after a little bit of digging, it was not a firing problem, it was a fuel problem. I called the dealer immediately and I said, hey, I mean, I know I bought this as is, no warranty. I said, but come on, man, one day. They said, no, you know, it's an excellent dealership, Nimnik Chevrolet in Jacksonville, Florida. They said, no, we would never do anybody like that. Just get that thing back over here. So I did pay for the tow. They called. I told them I was getting ready to leave to go out of town. So now I'm a little bit worried. I got a vehicle that day 2 didn't start, and I'm getting ready to leave town. I was taking my kids up to Helen, Georgia, to hang out, which is also a beautiful place. I promise I'm going to get to the point on what happened and what the initial findings were and what the final findings were. So if you've had this problem with your Hummer and it would not start, and you've done a lot of things and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, this might solve your problem. So they brought it, they took it in, and they put a new fuel pump, new fuel filter, probably fiddled around with the relays and stuff, and then called me back, hey, it's running fine. So I picked it up, we loaded it, and we took off on our trip, an 8-hour drive. And we stopped several times to eat, fuel, whatnot, and turning the engine on and off, no problems. We got to our destination, we parked. 2 days later, I get in the vehicle, same problem. Just turning over, would not start. And this is on Christmas weekend. Nobody's open, you can't do anything. I take it back. Everybody's getting ready to close. So I found a auto parts place that was 15 miles away, gave them a laundry list of things like batteries, fuses, relays, meters. I had no tools, keeping mine out of town. So a whole laundry list, about $500 worth of things. I paid them, I gave the guy $100. They found some kid to deliver it to me. Probably somebody's nephew or son or something. I don't care. They brought it, paid $100 for delivery. And I could not start the vehicle. There was nothing I could do would start the vehicle. I followed everything on YouTube. I banged on the tank. I checked the grounds, and I mean, changed the relays. Nothing was working. Messed with the connections on the fuel pump. Let me get under the hood here, and we're going to talk about something. This relay right here is your fuel pump relay. I watched a video, and the guy was talking about this relay. And he was talking about the pins, what the pins do, and if you were in a pinch and your relay was bad, how to fix it. So after following his instructions, let me show you what I got here. The $500 worth of stuff I bought did me absolutely no good. I went to the front counter at my hotel and I asked him for a paperclip. And I bent this, maybe this will be my thumbnail, but I bent this out of a piece of paperclip. And what you do is you short out these 2 pins, and as soon as you do that, you will hear your pump kick on and your fuel rails filling up. So you know at this point that the problem is somehow electrical, and it is the right signal is not getting to your fuel pump for whatever reason. So that means that the power to the relay is good, and the line going out of the relay to the fuel pump is good. The only thing that is not working properly is either the ground or the signal from the computer that's telling the pump to turn on and off. I drove home from Georgia with this. Each time I stopped the vehicle, I had to hop out, pull this thing out, because your fuel pump does not stop running when you short it like this. So please, if you're not sure what you're doing, don't do this, or just make sure that you take this out. You might even, if you got a real issue and it's the only way you can solve it, you might put a zip tie on there to make it easier to pull in and out. Why is my vehicle running fine now and has a relay? And don't mind that it doesn't look the same. It's still whatever these are, 8866. I put the relay in it after I got home, messed with some things, It ran fine for a few days again. And then, guess what? Same problem. Was not running. My solution was, on this relay, I took a set of needle nose pliers, and let me pull this one out. I don't want, that one's in there. Right now, I don't want to touch it. Let me pull this out. So you see these legs? I felt like maybe they were not making good contact down inside of this socket. That maybe the socket, you know, were loose or whatnot. So I took each one of these legs and I twisted them just a hair. I didn't try to break them off, but I twisted it so that when I put it in, I knew that I was going to be making better contact. And since I twisted it and I put it in, this thing has been running for a couple of months, and I've never yet had that issue again. So hey, that's my secret. I hope it helps a lot of you guys out that might be having this issue. I'm sorry this was a long, boring video explanation, but I just felt like, I mean, there's a lot to talk about, you know, with this issue, and if I didn't cover everything, you know, you might actually have a different problem. Probably worth adding that the ground connection for the fuel pump is located underneath here. I'm not going to reach under there, but there's a support on the frame. That's where that ground is located. That's it. Hope this helps. Let me know, man. Give me a like, subscribe. I'll do a lot of fishing videos. I'll do some videos related to this vehicle, and my next video on this vehicle is going to be a headlight issue that I have right now. The headlight issue is, I got in the other day and I had no light, but I had no low beam, I had no high beam. All the relays were working. You can hear everything clicking, low, high, flasher, whatever. All the other lights worked. I took a bulb out and one of them was definitely shot. You could see it and hear it. And then went to Walmart that night and bought a pair of bulbs, came back, put them in. One bulb seems to work fine and the other one is very dim. So it's telling me that I believe that there is a ground issue on that driver's side headlight that's affecting the low and the high, because, you know, the low and the high work off of a single ground and both of them don't work properly. So that's going to be my next thing. I think somebody responded on a forum that they had a, I mean, because there's a harness that they replaced. Anyway, I'm rambling now. Guys, let me know what you think. See ya.